the internet.
High school bullies grow up too, and you have to remind yourself of that.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex Alicia, your host of the new rock show Untitled Rock. I'm so excited. We're back at Slam Dunk 2025. Joining me right now is Coco from Winona Fighter.
Hi.
Hello. All the way from Nashville to join us today.
Yes.
It's sunny Leeds. Can you believe it?
I know.
It's actually sunny.
We've lucked out all week with the weather. Yeah. Everyone's been like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I know. But also you've been doing some like headline shows for the first time.
Yes.
So from Nashville to the UK, headline shows, sold out in London.
Yes.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw your social media footage of like crowd surfing and mosh pits. How has it been so far, and what has it been like to see such a wild reception?
It's all been like very emotional. I think like to be able to come over here and every headline show sold out. It's I like, you could dream that happens and hope that happens, but like for it to actually happen is just beyond me. And to be able to fly over here and have the same reception we would back home, it's just like phenomenal.
Yeah, and of course when you play a festival too, it's very different to playing a headline show, isn't it? Because you're trying to essentially win over like a new audience that maybe hasn't seen you before.
Exactly.
So like, how was that earlier on, and then yesterday at South? Like, you know, what's been the vibe?
Yeah, I think like for us, we approach every show the same, whether we're opening for someone or doing a headline or doing a festival. Our goal every time is just like to do the best we can do and to win people over, or if we're playing to all fans, you know, show the fans like this is exactly what you're fans for. But it's been so exciting, and the past two crowds at Slam Dunk South and now North, they were phenomenal. It was crazy. I mean, today you could not have fit more people in that tent.
I know. You've been in the studio, or do you call it a garage? Garage studio?
Yeah, so it is. We do call it the studio, but it is actually our garage.
Yeah, garage, you know, depending on where you're from. But yeah, you've been there, you've been working on new music, which is so exciting.
Yes.
What can you tease? Can you tell us anything at this point?
I will say there's like 15 new things that will be coming this year, but it has to do with the record we released in February.
Oh, so my apologies to the chef.
Yes.
Okay, so we're still working with that, but is this like a part 2, maybe?
It's a little bit of a part 2, yes.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, we had, we were on the road February, March, and we got home and we just hit the studio, and we were in the studio until we came over here. So very excited on what's to come.
A busy band, obviously.
Yes.
What does keep you motivated in those like moments of like being on the road when, you know, there's maybe a bit of nothingness, because it's not always as glamorous as some people think is it to tour, and you're no strangers to it, obviously coming over from the US. So yeah, what's that like, you know, keeping motivated? How do you do it? How do you stay in a really good headspace as well on the road?
Yeah, I think the thing for us is we're all best friends, you know, like Dan is my best friend of almost a decade now.
Yeah.
Austin's my husband.
Yeah.
It's we have such an amazing relationship with one another that we also know each other's like quirks and I think like pet peeves. So we do have such like a healthy road life, and we're also not scared to ask for things or share our feelings on things. So it really is like, I couldn't imagine another situation. We're just so good about making sure everyone's mental state comes first, and it's such a beautiful, I think, relationship we all have.
One of my favorite things that I have to mention that I see of you guys on social media is when you react to your own videos. Your own music videos, which are wild and wicked, and I love them. But obviously as well, like, you don't shy away from, like, as we know, the people on the internet can be mean.
Yes.
Some haters. You react to those kind of comments, you know. How do you kind of like deal with that kind of stuff? Because in a band you have to take the rough with the smooth a little bit. It's part and parcel, isn't it? You know. So how do you cope with that kind of stuff?
I think you just need to like realize there are like some sad people out there who like, I could never imagine commenting on a random person's thing and being like, you suck.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's not great, I would still be like, yeah, fuck, do your thing. But I think the thing is, we are so easy to hate on. I mean, it's a female-fronted band, and then we have Dan, who's tall and lanky. We have Austin, who's this buff nerd, and I mean, I get it. I would be jealous of us too, I think. But you just have to remember, and even when we get like professional music reviews too, you have to remember, oh, these are like just people.
Yeah.
These are normal people.
Yeah.
And you never know what type of person you're going to get.
Yeah,
so.
Of course. Yeah, it's tough. It can be tough, you know, because anybody getting like any kind of feedback is scary anyway. But then if it comes with a bit of criticism too, you're like, oh no. But it's the internet.
High school bullies grow up too. Yeah. And you have to remind yourself of that.
Yeah. But obviously that's like a bit of a negative. Like on a positive note though, like I know because you're doing more dates as well in the US, aren't you?
Yes.
So where else can people catch you? Like what you doing?
Yeah, we're doing, we get back on Monday to the US, so tomorrow.
Wow.
And we have 3 days, and then we do a whole nationwide run of the US.
Yeah.
And then we are going to Canada for the first time to play a festival, All Your Friends Fest. And then we do a nationwide U.S. run again. So we'll be gone until August, just literally playing every corner and every crevice. But it's, you know, it's what we love to do. And some of these cities we're headlining Chicago. We sold 400 tickets.
Wow.
Some of these cities are they don't even know of us. So we'll sell 50 tickets. But it's like, we love to play and we love to get out there and show people the community we're trying to like bring together.
Yeah.
So
it's really special.
Yeah, it's a grind, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. On that note though, like what would you say then to little Coco, knowing like what you know now, like what would you say to little you and maybe to future you as well, you know?
I would say to little me, congratulations. You know, I started playing drums in 3rd grade, and I had always loved music, but I started like taking lessons in 3rd grade and working at a professional level when I was 14, 15. And it's always been a grind and hardships and no's, being told no all the time.
Yeah,
so to little me, congratulations, you did it. And to future me, I'm so stoked to see where we are in the I'm gonna start crying. It makes me emotional. I'm just so stoked to see where the hard work takes us.
Yeah, that's such an amazing note to end on. Oh my gosh, you are actually.
I know,
don't cry.
I
feel bad like I'm making people cry in an interview. Coco, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. And safe travels back to the US. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Winona Fighter.
Whoa, whoa, he's a dirty